Okay. I'm not even going to talk about how pissed off I am. I just recorded an entire video on how to make faux Swiss meringue, and there's no sound because I forgot to put my Bluetooth on. So, I got rid of all of it, but I'm going to try to walk you back through it because now it's done. Yeah. So, there's going to be more than one part to this, okay? I'm just going to have to walk you through what I did, and y'all just going to have to believe me, okay? Damn it. I'm going to check this real quick before I go any further and make sure that we've got some sound. Okay, hang on. Well, we do indeed have sound. So, for any of you out there, in case you wanted to know, if you have Bluetooth and you had it hooked up because you were listening to it earlier, make sure you put it back on before you record a video because that's where your mic is. All right, let's get back to the faux Swiss meringue. You want to? All right, let's go ahead. All right, so you can see the end result of how lovely and beautiful and gorgeous this is. So how did we get to this point? Well, the very first thing that we did was we took our bowl and we cleaned it out with vinegar, and we cleaned out our whisk with vinegar. If there's any fat in this bowl at all, your egg whites will never rise, period. Always, always, always wash out your things if you have to do anything that requires meringue. Now, this is a faux Swiss meringue, so what does that mean? Well, we put 24 ounces of powdered sugar. Yes, please use a scale. Please and thank you. And then we took 6 ounces of room temperature egg whites. They are pasteurized egg whites. Please, for the love of God and everything that is holy, make sure you read your carton of egg whites and it says it's pasteurized. If it is not pasteurized, you cannot use it in this recipe without cooking those egg whites. That's not what we're doing here. Read your box, otherwise you're going to make people real super sick. So you'll have 6 ounces of pasteurized egg whites. I had mine sitting in a cup of hot water because they just came out of the fridge, and we need everything to be room temperature or bad things happen. So you put the egg whites in your 24 ounces of powdered sugar with your whisk attachment, and you let it go for about 10 minutes. You will end up with a ribbon stage of meringue, to which point, you can see down in here, I had 6 sticks of unsalted room temperature butter. You basically just start adding the room temperature butter while the whisk is going until all of it's in there. It will look like a chunky, soupy mess. Don't freak out. Let it go on high for about 6 or 7 minutes. Just walk away from it. You'll be fine. Worst case, if it does not start to blend up, you can take about a half a cup out. You can melt it down a little bit, 10 seconds at a time, put it back in, it'll fluff up. Once you get to the stage where you know that it's kind of taken, it sort of looks like this, but lots of air pockets, you will switch over to your paddle, and then you will put it at about a medium speed, and you will continue to let it go for another 4 or 5 minutes because we want to get all of the air bubbles out. Air bubbles are not your friend when you're covering cakes. Once you've gotten all the butter in it and it's incorporated, you will add your flavorings. Mine was vanilla and some other things. That's the one thing I will not give you with my buttercream recipe is my flavorings. This is my vanilla buttercream, and it does have vanilla in it, and it has a few other things. That's going to be your deal, not mine. I'm going to taste it. Oh. So one of the things that I really, really, really love about this is it is silky smooth on your tongue, like silky smooth. And it is not overtly sweet. This is not American buttercream. This will not blow your head off, make you need a root canal. This kind of tastes like melted vanilla ice cream, right? And it's pretty stable. If you put this in the refrigerator, it is going to harden up, babies, because it's butter. It's butter. Ain't no Crisco in this thing. None at all. So you got dairy-free people, this ain't the recipe for you, okay? Because we got eggs, yeah, and butter, lots of butter, a whole bunch of butter. This is a single batch that I made. I'm only doing a 1 8-inch cake for the oldest granddaughter, so I don't need to do a double batch. This will be more than what I need. So we'll come back for a part 2
on the decorating of her cake. She did ask for a pink theme with butterflies this year, and she's also asked for a type of decor that I've never done before, so this should be interesting. It's not really a fault line, it's kind of the opening of one, but she wants it all in buttercream. So what I'm going to do right now is go downstairs, get out her pink confetti white almond sour cream cake out of the freezer. We're going to let it kind of semi-thaw out, and then we will basically get to rolling. I'm going to cover this with white first because, again, she wants that opening, so it's going to be pink and white. The inside will be white, and then the outer crust is going to be pink, and then we may etch it in some gold, and then we're going to do some dragées. Probably going to be all white. We may add some color, but it'll be different sizes of dragées because that's kind of what the inspiration picture looks like. And if I can find it, I'll put it in there and let you guys see. But again, I call it inspiration because my cakes are never going to look exactly like somebody else's, nor would I try to make them look like somebody else's because they're mine, right? If you like the idea, I'm happy to do the idea, but I get creative liberty on anything that I do, which also helps against copyright infringement. Although these are for family members, so that kind of doesn't matter when it's for family because, well, I don't charge family for cakes. So there you go. We made some faux Swiss meringue. I hope this was helpful. I'm really super sorry that we didn't get the whole walk along with that. I forgot that my Bluetooth was even hooked up, and I was pissed when I didn't have any sound and there was no way for me to fix it. So it is what it is. But if you have any questions or you want to know something else about the faux Swiss meringue recipe, y'all know what to do. Comment down below.